What's up, guys? It's your host, Pointless Purchases, the Big P, back with another Dragon Ball figure review. And today we have the Kamione Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta here. And I'm sure you can see it. Obviously, this looks like Wolverine, but it's not. But we have, obviously, I didn't get the translucent version because that shit looks, bad. No offense. But yeah, but anyway, let's go ahead and just get right into this banger. Okay, we've been all waiting on Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Let's get it. All right, let's see what we're working here with body-wise. Obviously, the parts to make him look like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta are in this box right here. It comes with this and this. You get it, etc. Right? We got these little pads, right? And this is what we're looking like right here. Yeah, it's pretty interesting stuff for sure. The body looks pretty cool, but let's get this out of here real quick. It was a really interesting move. I got him out of the box, right? But it's a really interesting move to give him claws and make him look like Wolverine. Replace him with another character that's basically copyrighted to avoid copyright on Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Maybe that wasn't the brightest decision, right? But I think we're going to have to take these arms off, which is probably going to be a really annoying process. So I'm definitely going to have to cut right here. I really don't want to do this, I'm not going to lie. It makes me scared that I'm going to break the figure or something. So I'll be right back. You guys know the drill, but this is how it looks like outside of the box. Before that, let's go over some of the stuff that it shows us, right? We got the little confetti right here, classic Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. We also have a bendable tail. That's an interesting choice. We got the cross arms, 2 arms, about 5 pair of hands. So yeah, let's get into the figure. I'd figure we'd open this, to make him actually look like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. This is where all the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta parts come in at, right? So I got the 03A version, obviously, which is the version that is not, stupid looking in my opinion. But let me see. But yeah, man, everybody's been looking forward to a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. It's about time we actually got one, right? I mean, that's what we all really wanted. You know what I'm saying? Here, my bad. Let me take the plastic off real quick. But this comes with a lot of crazy stuff. This is some peak cinema right here. I won't lie to you. We got the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta head. We got about 4 face plates. The little vest. These his little vest attachments. We got a Big Bang Kamehameha. The classic. We got whatever this is. I don't know what that is. Oh my bad. We have 5 face plates. Well, technically 6. Right. This is what it's looking like. But if I show them together, this is like what the 2 boxes have. Right. These 2 lots of stuff, to be completely honest. Tamashii Nation should probably take some notes, but let's try to put all this stuff on the figure, and I'll be right back. Okay, we're back, and I don't know if you noticed, but the angle switched, and my tripod broke when I was trying to put on the figure, so I had to go get a new one at the store, and that took me about 2 hours. I had this figure, literally placed for quite a bit. But here's a comparison of what he looks like. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but why is, it's like the same mold, but it's almost like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta right here. Kami 1 looks skinnier than the Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. Because obviously I have him too. I have the Super Saiyan Gogeta one. I've just never taken him out of the box. Okay, anyway. But he doesn't, obviously you can't flex him that far with the shoulder pads right here, right? You have a pretty limited head mobility, right? I'm sure you guys, you guys give head a lot. Okay, I'm sorry. That was just so unnecessary. Why are the pants kind of shaded blue? I know it has shading, but it's almost light blue. I almost prefer this. His pants should be just as white as Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta's, okay? I think it's kind of odd. Oh, by the way, this is the store I got it from. So Kang's Toy Store is where I got the figure from. But if we, do some, you can't really spread his legs that far, surprisingly, right? He has pretty good articulation in the legs though, right? Pretty good, little open-ended stuff. Good little toe action here, right? It's kind of stiff. The figure's pretty stiff, I'm not gonna lie. This side is a lot looser than, oh wait, no, it just loosened up all of a sudden. What the hell happened? Okay, he can split a lot farther than I thought. Yeah, he can actually just do a full split. I'm just an idiot, I guess. Or I just loosened up the figure really hard. Holy crap, dude. You guys saw that, right? He has this bendable tail going on. We have the little blue thing. I also have Demoniacal Fits Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and I will be reviewing that one as well soon. The shoulder popped out, but this stuff is pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. Whoops, I kind of forgot to put the vest on somehow. Now, I don't know how I managed to forget that, but I did. Here is Gogeta with the vest on. He looks awesome. Obviously, dude, in my head I was like, what's going on, dude? What's off? It turns out my stupid ass somehow forgot to put his vest on. I don't really know how I managed that, but man, that's a special type of stupid right there. I don't really know what to say. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? The point is, he looks absolutely fantastic with his vest on. Oh man. Oh, I do wish, once again, he was a bit more bulkier like GT's version. But that's just me. You know what I'm saying? Like I do wish that he had some type of like a little bit more bulk to him, right? Like when I'm comparing him to like Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, like he should have a bit more bulk than Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. Not to say that Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta isn't ripped. All right, shit's getting gay now, right? We're talking about no, I'm just kidding, but either way, this figure really is fantastic. Like it just looks so cool. But looking at this, once again, we get this Big Bang Kamehameha, and one thing that people might not like as much is the fact that we get like these almost Shintani style faces, like these Shintani style faceplates and stuff, right? The faces look great. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? But it's clearly, we can clearly tell that this is more of a Shintani Dragon Ball Super Broly movie style, more than a GT-esque type of style. You know what I'm saying? Which is one of the reasons why I would like for him to be a lot more bulkier. But it's pretty clear. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at these two right next to each other. They look very similar in style. Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta's. This is, looks how it's supposed to be. This should be a little bit more like GT, a little bit more bulkier, a little bit more in the GT style, rather than the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie style. Now, with that being said, this figure is still absolutely immaculate. Don't get me wrong, but obviously the only issue is the fact that it's the Shintani style, unless like GT. You know what I'm saying? Now, for reference, I went ahead and grabbed my Super Saiyan 4 Goku. You kind of notice how this is Demoniacal Fit Super Saiyan 4 Goku. This isn't the official, but you kind of see how small he is compared. Not to say that Gogeta is supposed to be as tall as... Not to say that Gogeta is supposed to be, way taller than Super Saiyan 4 Goku, but, even him with his knee bent right here, standing on the rock, he's almost as tall as Gogeta. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's pretty up there, considering what's considered. But these guys look pretty cool next to each other, I'm not gonna lie. But look at the bulk difference, right? This is kind of what I'm talking about. Like, he should be more muscular like this, instead of a little bit smaller like that. Like, I feel like there's a pretty strict difference right there, you know what I'm saying? Not to say that the Kamione Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is garbage or anything. This Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is awesome. I do recommend getting it. Obviously, it's a little bit more expensive than the Demoniacal Fit one, but this is pretty awesome overall. But, looking at these two figures, right? You'd be like, oh, well, Super Saiyan 4 Goku seems to have a little bit more bulk to him, and you can just see with the direct arm comparison, like the shoulders and everything. You know what I mean? Like this figure's awesome. It's cool, but I think if hopefully I haven't looked at the Demoniacal Fit one yet, but hopefully it's just as it's gonna be hopefully a little bit more GT accurate. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of what it is. Moving on, but yeah, with this figure, it's always seemed like a little bit wonky. And the only reason why it's wonky is because of the lack of muscle. Otherwise, this figure... Oh, and obviously the Shintani style for the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie art style more than GT's. But once again, I know I keep saying this, but don't get me wrong. It's not like Kami 1 sucks or anything, but I'm allowed to critique the thing, right? And if you don't think so, you can suck my balls. I don't really know what to say. It's kind of what I'm here for, right? But once again, I recommend this figure. It's awesome. It's amazing. It's peak cinema. The only problem is the lack of representation in the GT art style, like bulk, Super Saiyan 4 type of deal. I feel like everything should just be... If everything was a bit bigger and it was GT style, the figure would be just amazing. Because obviously the body articulation and everything else is just perfect, right? So I don't have any quarrels with anything else. It's not like the QC's bad or something. We just need it to look a little bit more like GT. I don't really know what to say. Hopefully the demoniacal fit one will be a bit more promising when it comes to looking like GT, but I guess I'll find that out soon enough because I'll be reviewing that in like a couple days. Like that should come out in a couple days. But yeah, tell me what you guys think about this. Remember, I did get this from this store right here, Kang's Toy Store. Very reliable, very fast shipping, etc., etc. With that being said, it's your boy PP, the Big P, penis. Yeah. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video, man. Pointless purchases out.